PostgreSQL is a powerful open-source object relational database system that uses and extends the SQL language, combined with many features that safely store and scale the most complicated data workloads. The origins of PostgreSQL date back to 1986 as part of the Postgres project at the University of California at Berkeley, and has more than 35 years of active development on the core platform. PostgreSQL runs on all major operating systems and has been ACID compliant since 2001. It also has powerful add-ons such as the popular PostGIS geospatial database extender. PostgreSQL has become the open source relational database of choice for many people and organizations. This video will show you how to install PostgreSQL, including installation tips. To install PostgreSQL, we will first go to postgresql.org. Then we'll click on the download button. And since we will be installing this on a Windows machine, we will select Windows. Then select Download the installer. Then download the latest version for Windows x86-64. Once the download has completed, run the installation. Click on Next. Use the default installation directory and click on Next. PostgreSQL Server option installs the PostgreSQL database server. PgAdmin 4 option installs the PostgreSQL database GUI management tool. Stack Builder provides a GUI that allows you to download and install drivers that work with PostgreSQL. We will use Stack Builder in more advanced tutorials, so we will uncheck this option. Command Line Tools option allows you to install command line tools such as PSQL, PG_restore, and so on. These tools allow you to interact with the PostgreSQL database server using the command line interface. Then click on Next. For data directory, we will use the default setting and click Next. Next, we will need to create the super user password that will be used by PostgreSQL. So we will enter the password and then re-enter it a second time. Then click on Next. Next, we will select the port number the server should listen on. We need to ensure that port 5432 is not in use. To do this, we need to run the resource monitor. Note that you do need to be an administrator to run this. To run the resource monitor, you press the Windows key plus the R key. Then enter resmon.exe, then OK. Select Network tab, then Listening ports. Then verify that port 5432 is not in use. If it is, then enter a port number that is not in use, but in our case we can see that 5432 is not in use. Then click on Next. For advanced options, we will accept the default for the local database cluster, then click on Next. View the pre-installation summary. If there is anything that does not look correct, click on the back button to go back and make any corrections. Then click on Next. Then click on Next to begin the installation. Then click on Finish to complete the installation. Next, click on the Start button and launch PGAdmin. In the left tree, click on Servers, then enter the superuser password that was set during the installation. You can click on Save Password if you don't want to enter the password each time you launch PGAdmin. Then click on OK. Here you can see the dashboard where you can perform administrative tasks like creating a database and its tables. However, we will cover this in another tutorial. I hope you found installing PostgreSQL helpful. If you have, click on the like button. And to receive any updates to this channel, click on the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching.